Welcome back to CT Sports Now on Vantage Sportsnet and the CW20, and we've got a fever, high school basketball fever, don't we, Noah?
We do. It's time to start talking Eastern Connecticut hoops with the doctor, the sports doctor in the house.
Hey, guys, thanks for having me. Happy holidays to you and your families. And I've been here so often.
You feel like you're at home, right?
I've got my own parking spot out front. Thank you, fellas. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, you're quite welcome.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. If you can get a parking spot in this parking lot,
true.
you're doing okay. And you're doing
true.
okay. And maybe the worst parking lot ever.
But you can go wherever you want, certainly in the eastern part of the state.
That's right.
Drive right up to any gym, maybe even inside if in bad weather. Let's get into what's going on in Eastern Connecticut, in the ECC in particular, boys basketball. Last year, people start thinking of East Lyme and Waterford. Are we in the same realm again?
Oh, I think we're in the same ballpark there. Last year, we had a state champion in Waterford. East Lyme was knocking on the door. They saw the process that Waterford went through to win that state championship, and they're looking at the same model for this year. They're returning senior player in Dev Ostrowski, and they're ready to roll. Jeff Bernardi is excited about this year with the Vikings.
Well, you look at Dev Ostrowski. I don't know why the kid hasn't gotten a college offer yet, right? He's coming into his senior year. He's going right now. He's secured in at a JC at Miami-Dade.
Right.
He should be getting
grossly
a D1.
under-recruited. He's grossly
grossly
under-recruited. Yeah, he's a kid that's bulked up a lot. Noah, in the offseason, you see the big finish right there, but he is stronger, he is more focused, and he is ready to roll. And he's not alone on that team. He's got Luke Leonard as his running mate as well. East Lyme, very good team. Their front line with Jacob Peters and TJ Horner, they're going to be a handful, not only in the league, but across the state as well.
Okay, and then you talked about Waterford. Waterford won the ECC championship last year, then won the state championship. And as we were talking about earlier, Mikey Pacetto, who's now playing college ball up in Southern New Hampshire, will never, ever again have to buy a drink in any part of Eastern Connecticut.
Life without Mikey doesn't get any better than this. Well, don't feel bad for the Lancers. They are big, strong up front, and the X factor, the leader this year, will be Liam Spellman. He will be the guy that kind of leads that team on the floor. He's a senior. He's going to Ithaca next year. We'll keep an eye on Peyton Sutton, Ryan O'Connell, J.J. Brennan shooting the ball. Waterford still has the goods to make a run in the ECC and in the state.
Yeah, it's a culture, not just a couple of
And
players.
it's a court. It's a blue court. You
the Tartan court. What? So those are two teams that everybody kind of focuses on. We started. So who are some of the other squads and people that we need to pay attention to?
Well, I'm going to keep my eye on, how about the St. Bernard Saints? They won Division II championships the last 2 years. They squandered a big lead to Rocky Hill last year in the quarterfinals of the state tournament. Max Lee, Mad Max, as I call him. He's another one of those seniors playing college ball next year at D3 level. He is the leader of that team. DeAndre Williams can shoot the ball. So I'm going to keep an eye on St. Bernard's as well.
Fitch?
Yeah, Fitch is not too bad. They got a young player in Ajaya Brown, A.J. Brown, who's, Fitch is going to be improved. New London. They have Adrian Cicero and a good freshman class for head coach Craig Parker. And as a kid, we talked about it off the record a little bit here before the set. How about Mason Jackson from NFA? He is a sophomore.
Young kid, yeah.
He had a huge summer. He is sensational. We're going to keep
Is he at a point? I know he's sophomore, but is he at a point where he can be one of the top players in the conference?
He is, and he is being recruited already by D1 schools. So there's a lot of exciting things. I'll keep an eye on Zach Southard from Montville High School. Another one of those kids in the league that can, knock down the three and make a little noise. There's a lot of Chase Anderson at Woodstock. I know that we can go on and on, but there's a lot of good basketball being played in the eastern part of the state.
And what we were talking about earlier, most of the state's going to get to see that too. They're going to either go there, or those good schools are coming out of the southeastern part of the corner of the state and moving around because of the scheduling with the different conferences.
Well, the conferences, the non-conference games for these teams are off the chain. I mean, you've got NFA who's playing East Catholic and Holy Cross. East Lyme plays Notre Dame and West Haven.
That'll be a great matchup by the way,
McMahon.
right?
So, I mean, everybody thinks that the league is a cupcake around the state. I beg to differ.
And he's a guy who would know.
No,
Covering.
listen. I would know. We follow it.
And game day, your first game is?
December 15th, Saturday. We have Notre Dame and West Haven at East Lyme.
Two Player of the Year candidates playing against each other,
wait.
Connor Rains and Dev Ostrowski. The doctor in the house, curing all our ills, getting us ready for basketball season.
We're all excited, guys. You ready to roll? I'm ready to roll. Let's go do
absolutely.
this.
Let's roll.